School is out and our work begins. How to clean a classroom during the summer months. The first step to cleaning a classroom is making sure you're prepared. At this point, every teacher should have been given a summer cleaning checklist for their classroom. On this checklist, either you or the teacher should have written their name, the room number, and the date. You can also have your teachers help with the first few steps on the form. Making a map of the room on the back of the form lets you know where their furniture goes so you can put their classrooms back exactly how they would like it. The next step on the form is to remove tape, stickers, gum, vandalism, and wipe down desks and chairs. The first step to cleaning desks is to gather your supplies. GP is a good general purpose cleaner for cleaning desks. If you have graffiti, Spitfire is good for that. Fill your buckets and prepare yourself to clean desks. Like with all chemicals, you must wear gloves. Gloves help protect your skin from the chemicals as you clean the desks. Once you have your supplies ready, you can begin to clean the desks. Start by washing off the tops of all the desks, the chairs, the table legs, and underneath the tables. Once you've cleaned the desk, move it to either one side of the classroom or take it completely out of the classroom. Once you move all your stuff to one side of the classroom or out of the classroom, you'll be ready to begin the next steps on our list. Now that we have everything moved to one side, we can begin on the next steps, which is wipe down lights, light covers, change bad light bulbs and ballasts, remove pins, tacks, and any foreign objects from the ceiling, remove damaged ceiling tiles and repaint stains, and dust and wipe down air vents, projectors, and any items on the ceiling. To clean the ceiling, you will want to use a duster or a broom. Start by sweeping off all of the ceiling tile. This helps you see if there's anything on the ceiling that you may need to remove and makes it look cleaner overall. If you have areas where you can stick dusters up inside of lights, put your duster inside those lights to dust those off. Gradually work your way across the ceiling, looking for any areas that need to be touched up or fixed. A stiff broom is also good to pull off any foreign objects from the ceiling. Sweep the ceiling with the broom. Either an angle broom like this or a push broom will do. Projectors require a little bit more detail. Unplug your projector. Check the top for any foreign objects or items. Dust off the top and clean the top of the projector. Next, you want to close the cover to protect the lens on your projector. If you cannot find the plug on the ceiling, you can also unplug it from the back of the projector. You will know when your projector is off and unplugged when the amber light is no longer glowing on the front of the projector. If the amber light is still glowing, then you have not unhooked the power. Cleaning the filter out on the projector is extremely important. On all projectors, the filter will be around the light source by the lens. This particular one is on the side, meaning it is on the top. Open up the panel and pull out the filter. You can either blow the filter out with compressed air or shake it out and then replace it. Once you're finished with your projector, cover it with a small garbage bag. Lights must be free of all foreign objects. To do this, pull down the lenses and clean your lights out. Popping down lenses can be done by flipping the two switches on the edges and letting it fall down, making sure they do not fall to the ground. Once this is open, take your rag and wipe the inside of the light bulbs, the casing, the lens, and any other thing that you can wipe to make it look better. Remember that we're trying to make items look new. As you finish each item on the list, initial who had completed each project. By going down and initialing, you will know when it was done and who was responsible for cleaning it. Furniture had all been completed, so we will check those off. Wiping down light covers, we've done that. Remove pins and tacks and foreign items from ceiling, we've done that. Removed any damaged ceiling tile and repaint stains. We didn't have any, so we initialed that was good. And wipe down projectors and any items on the ceiling, that is done. The next section on our list is walls, cabinets, whiteboards, and bookshelves. To do this, we'll use the same chemical, GP. We start by cleaning from the floor to the ceiling. By cleaning from the floor to the ceiling, it prevents runs being visible on the walls. If you clean from the ceiling down to the floor, runs will be visible. At this time, make sure we are paying special attention to places where the public touches. Door jambs, door casings need to look as new as possible. If the walls are at the point where they cannot come clean, we may want to look at painting them. Most whiteboards are made out of porcelain, so they can be cleaned with GP or with glance. If they're not made with porcelain, be mindful of the chemical that you use. The next thing we will do is clean the upper walls with a doodle bug or some kind of pad on an attachment. You can also use a rag onto a broom. You want to make sure we dust all horizontal surfaces. Now that we've finished the walls, we will check it off that it has been completed and look at the next item on our list. The next items on our list is sinks, countertops, trash receptacles, doors, and windows. To clean sinks, we will need a hard water remover. Either Bell's Chime or Showers and Stuff works really well. And then we'll want Virex to disinfect the surfaces. Start by getting your sinks wet with Virex. We will then remove hard water with an acid. Most problematic areas are at the base of the faucet and at the bottom of the sink, next to the drain. Once your acid dwells, agitate with a white pad or with a grout brush to remove any of the hard water that may be still there. Once you remove all the hard water, the next step is to make sure you rinse all acid from all surfaces. Dry off all water and make sure that all hard water has been removed. If it has not been removed, repeat the process until all hard water is removed. Wipe off the cabinets, the countertops, and make sure it looks as new as possible. Once paper towel and soap dispensers are filled and ready, mark this off your list as completed. Cleaning windows is our next step. First, close the blinds and dust them off. Once you've finished dusting the one side of the blinds, turn them 180 degrees and clean the other side. You may use a rag, compressed air, or take the blinds down completely and clean them and reinstall, depending on how dirty the blinds are. Once the blinds are done, remove all tape and residue from windows and any foreign objects. The most efficient way to clean windows is with a Lambswool applicator and a squeegee. Check our YouTube page for more information on how to do this. Next, mark this off our list that it has been completed. The outside of the windows can be done later. The next items on our list are clean doors, removing all tape and foreign items, and then clean trash receptacles and replace the liners. Once these are completed, we will move to the floor coverings. First, thoroughly vacuum the carpet and sweeping the floor. The best vacuum to use is one with a brush. The brush helps agitate the carpet and pull out more of the dirt. While vacuuming the carpets, make sure we pay special attention to the corners and edges. Once your vacuuming is complete, you want to check the floor for any spots or stains. Clean spots with the brush, extraction cleaner, and dab the spot. Do not rub spots, as it will spread the stain and make it worse. Make sure that you are always dabbing up any spots. Scrub bad edges and corners with a brush to remove any areas that the extractor may not be able to get to. Dab these areas up with a rag. If you have carpet to tile transition areas, when doing the tile, make sure you tape off your carpet so wax does not get into the carpet. Tile floor is much like a carpet floor that we move everything off and then start our stripping procedures. Burns in tile from high-speed burnishers can be removed by taking a razor knife, flipping it straight up and down, perpendicular to the floor, and then pulling it straight across. This removes the first few layers of wax and removes the burns off of the floor. Once you know where burns can be seen at, try to avoid buffing these areas with high-speed burnishers. Now that our carpet has been thoroughly vacuumed, we can begin cleaning the carpet. To do this, pre-spray the carpet with your carpet extractor cleaner. Make sure we pay special attention to traffic lanes and traffic areas. Once the floor has been pre-sprayed, we can begin to extract the carpet. To extract the carpet, we'll fill our extractor with either extraction rinse or with extraction cleaner. We pull the extractor in the backward motion and making sure that it is sucking up all water and that water is being applied to the floor. All extractors have settings on them, except for the Clipper Duo when it comes to the brushes. The brushes settings are on the back bottom of the machine. Depending on the height of your carpet, you want to adjust it to the proper height. If you're not getting water, it could be that the dial needs to be turned to the front of the machine. Your dirty water reservoir must be cleaned, and your seals must be good. Check these each time you empty it. If you are not sucking up all of the water, your carpets will not come clean. Make sure that the amount of clean water you're putting in, you are sucking it all up into your dirty water tank. The final step is to make sure you put carpet fans on your carpet. Drying your carpet as quick as possible is extremely important. Now that the carpets are completed, we will initial that we completed this item. Once everything is initialed, or as you go, the head custodian or the assistant head custodian will inspect each item to make sure they're up to standards. Once they're up to standards, he'll put a check or his initials saying that he has inspected that area. At the very bottom of the form, there's a spot for special requests. This is where a teacher can write in special requests that they would like done, or the assistant or head custodian can write down special things they did in the room that were not on the list. Once everything is completed, the head custodian will sign the document. Remember to give your teacher a copy and keep a copy for your records. It's the end of this program. Happy cleaning.